What's up, Scorp dolls? I'm gonna show y'all how to crimp to perfection by watching this video. Okay, so first thing first is make sure you have a comb and get a holding spray. This is my favorite type of holding spray right now at the moment. I purchased this from Beauty Exchange. You can purchase this online as well, probably Amazon. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna spray lightly away, probably about 10 inches. And this spray basically gives it a long-lasting hold and shine. I have it up in the left corner. And then here is one of my top 3 heat protectants. One of my top 3. I'm going to be showing you guys everything. But I'm going to use this right after I spray the holding spray. Top, bottom, all the way down underneath towards the ends. And I'm just going to comb through my hair. And I repeat, please make sure you get those ends with that heat protectant spray. You do not want frizzy ends. So what we're going to do now is apply pressure while holding the crimps closed. What you see me doing with my left hand is I'm basically holding still, making sure the crimps are automatically all the way closed, crimped tightly down. Okay, you're going to at least hold your crimps about 10 to 15 seconds. Yes, this takes time. You cannot rush perfection. If you want your hair to look nice and you want it to look up to par, like a stylist did it, like me, this is what I'm doing. Now, do y'all see these veins popping out of my hands? Like, this is how you know I'm applying pressure. Like, you have to apply pressure when trying to get this perfect crimp, this perfect S pattern. Let me turn it a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm basically lifting up and I'm following the last pattern. That last dip right here, I had to pause it for you guys. This right here, you're going to insert the crimps right in that same position. If you mess this up, this can make or break you. And I don't want to break you. So please get it together. Hold it down tightly. 10 to 15 seconds. And then you're going to lift up. And what we're going to do, follow the same exact pattern. That last pattern, you're going to insert your crimps. Press down. And if you want, you can actually grip the left hand side of the crimps. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it's going to be the opposite way. But I'm right-handed, so if you want, you can press down on the left. Okay? So all you're basically going to do is keep repeating this pattern over and over. And I actually crimp 2 to 3 rows at a time, depending on the length of the hair. And for crimps, I prefer straight hair only because it's easier to crimp when you're combing through versus body wave hair. You have to actually pull on it and make sure the waves are completely out so you don't get that double S pattern and a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Like, you just don't want that look. It doesn't look good. So straight hair versus body wave hair when crimping your hair. You get the best performance, the best outlook, the best ending result. This is me as a stylist, my opinion. I'm not sure what your stylist or what you prefer, but if you want to achieve this exact look, this is exactly how you're going to have to do it. Now, how to achieve a full look? Well, basically, the trick is to do everything windowed. So if you do 1, 2, on your next row, you're basically going to crimp in between the 1 and the 2. So you'll have 3 crimps now. So that's exactly how you basically go around your headline and your head space to get a fuller look without going, row to row, doing it in the exact same area. It's going to look all no formation. I don't know how to basically explain it, but you guys get the picture. And whenever you guys get a chance, please make sure you go ahead and tag me on Instagram or comment below. I'm not sure if YouTube gives us the option to actually, insert pictures as far as comments goes. It'll be nice so everybody else can actually see you guys, results and reviews. So basically, this is how the ends are supposed to look if you're following your pattern from top to bottom. Actually, this is 32-inch hair. You guys can use any inch hair if you want. So this is basically how I'm achieving this look right now. So now I'm on my left hand side of the head. I'm on the mannequin head, sorry. I'm basically going to do as I did before. Same technique. I'm using the same spray. Make sure you comb through the hair. You don't want it to be tangled. If it's tangled, your crimps are going to look tangled. It's going to look like something's going on. Something's not right here. Sis was lazy. The whole 9 to 5. Like, Go ahead and spray the holding spray. Top and bottom underneath. Do not be lazy, please. top and bottom. Don't make me look embarrassed out here, okay? Okay. This is the two bottles right here, the heat protectant and the holding spray. So I'm spraying the holding spray first and then the heat protectant. Both of them gives you shine, but I figured the heat protectant gives you that more shine, and it also stops basically when you crimp. You know how sometimes you get like a white residue from the holding spray or even spritz. It gives you that white residue. That's what we don't want. And please, I forgot to tell you guys, make sure you're crimping on 450. The crimps that I'm using, I purchased these from Sally's. I'm pretty sure they sell them in other beauty supply stores. Everything is going to be listed below. I'm going to make sure I put a link where you can at least purchase each item, okay? So we're waiting till this gets to 450. This is really, really slow, but once it gets 450, that's when you actually could go ahead in there and apply your pressure after spraying your holding spray and your heat protectant. So let's give this a minute. Almost there. Okay. And then here we go. Press down and just make sure everything is coordinated. Like, you guys, perfection is not easy and it's not hard. It's like in between. Like, if you really want it, you just got to go after it. And that's what's going to happen. Make sure you take your time. Like, you can't rush this. This process usually takes about, well, depending on the length of the hair. This was 32 inches, and this basically took me about an hour and a half, I believe. That would be really, that would be over exaggerating. I'm going to say it took me about an hour. It did take me longer than usual because I was trying to record and make sure I get perfect angles for you guys. But yeah, this is about an hour. So 18 to 24 inch will probably take you like 45 minutes. Shorter hair would be a shorter time frame. But yeah, this definitely took about an hour. Just take your time. If you want this look, this is what you're going to have to do to achieve it. And yeah, basically, when you're pressing down, I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lift it up and I make sure the top of the crimps falls right in place of the last pattern. Like, I know I keep repeating myself, but I want to make sure you guys get it. I do the same thing to my students in my classes. But this right here is, I just can't wait. Like, I cannot wait to see y'all pictures. But just go ahead and we're going to completely keep following the last pattern. Close. Hold it down. And if you want, while it's closed, you can actually take your comb. Sometimes I do this and I make sure it's still combed out. I'm such a perfectionist. And I would actually comb down. You see how I just pulled on the bottom? I'll actually like make sure it's straightened before I lift up and press down on the next section of the hair. So all this is just basically, formation. You actually can do this yourself. It's going to be kind of hard to do it while it's in your head. Because you can't see the back. So I would prefer you guys to do this definitely on a mannequin head and then place it on, or have someone, a friend, a sister, a cousin, brother, anybody to, help you get the back, because the back is what's important. Because once it falls and the curls drop, it's basically going to look like body wave hair too. And these crimps actually stayed in this hair for about, I would give it for about like a week and a half. And that's even with me, that's basically even with me combing it out. But even when this style is done, if you don't want that big poofy look and you just want it to look like separated a little bit, make sure you take a wide tooth comb